Hey guys, this is Dr. Josh here, and in this video we're going to go over the 3 main things that you can do to help combat your anxiety and panic attacks. Now, the very first thing is that you got to understand that there's 2 components to anxiety. Okay, one, which is the physical, which is your body not being able to take in as much oxygen. You feel panicked, and that sends panic signals up to the brain. Now, the second portion of this has to deal with the chemicals in your brain and how you deal with stress. So the very first thing is I want to address the physical, all right? Now you see, when we are stressed out, we tend to take more breaths at a shallower pace. So what happens is then we end up breathing with our chest like this and using our neck muscles. Now you see, we are designed to actually breathe with our diaphragm. So when you breathe, it should be out here, not up here where your shoulders come up. And you see, in the physiology textbooks in the 1950s, the average breaths per minute were 8. Now, in textbooks nowadays, the average breaths per minute are 16, almost double. Now, we have a lot more stress in our lives than people did in the 1950s, and that can contribute to it. But think of how little oxygen you're getting into your body and how much you're overworking these muscles, which can lead to things like panic attacks. Now, the next thing is how to deal with the mental stress aspect of this. Now, when we are doing things in our life that cause us a lot of stress and tension, you think about stuff at work, relationships, and you're always on your phone and social media, you never get to give yourself a break. You're always thinking, you're always working, and your body's not designed to continuously deal with all of this mental stimulation. You need time away from your phone and away from computers where you're talking with your family and you're relaxing. Do things like meditation, yoga, things where you can take some time for yourself and let life slow down. It's very, very important for your mental and physical health. Now, the last thing that I want to go over is your nutrition. Now, do you see, when we eat foods that are high in carbohydrates and sugars, what happens is our body immediately floods our body with this stuff called insulin to try to store this away. Now, when we have insulin spikes, our blood sugar goes up and down, and that changes our blood chemistry. When that happens, it can lead to things like panic and frustration throughout our body. If you ever heard of someone getting hangry, that is due to their blood sugar going up and down. So if you eat foods more ketogenic and vegetables, then what's going to happen is your blood sugar is going to stay more steady throughout the day, and you're going to have less up and down, which is going to help with your anxiety and your panic. So guys, to check home, the 3 main things to do is make sure that you learn how to breathe with your diaphragm instead of with your chest. That'll increase the amount of oxygen. Make sure that you are finding foods that are low in carbohydrates that don't spur on a massive reaction, and stay away from your phones. Take some time for yourself. Do either meditate, do yoga, and get some time for you. Now, if you found this helpful, I want you to try these 3 things, and if you found this helpful, please like our page, subscribe to our video below, and check us out on Instagram at AZMedsport.